Well, hello folks, welcome to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet and we're back here at the Custard Tennis Academy with Crusty Bun, and as you can see, Crusty's got through, if you watched the last episode, the first couple of rounds of the Australian Open. Today is where it gets difficult. He's got through the first two rounds with relative ease. He had a tough second round opponent and a relatively easy first round opponent. We'll just show you those to remind you. Beat Rashid Nawaf, second time he played him, 6-3, 6-1, 6-3 in the first round. And then Dalibor Svacina, who was 38th ranked player, so just outside the seedings, got through him in 4 sets. Third set he went to a tie break and lost it, but he had pulled back from being in a breakdown, so he's had a bit of a test, but he's not going to have anything like the test that he's going to get up next against Jannik Sinner. Sinner has he's no longer world number one. He's dropped off that, and he dropped a set to Popper as well. But I think this is going to be a tough ask, in all honesty. And if he gets through that, he's got to play the winner of Shang or Shapovalov, either of whom it's going to be a challenging one to beat. Right, so we know what's happening above us. Medvedev and Rublev through, 2 Russians into the round of 16. And we know what we've got to do now, so let's get into it. This could be a big old game. We've played Sinner before. Last year he beat us 6-2, 6-3 with ease. I think we're better than we were then, but I think we have to be better than we normally are. So I'm not quite sure how to do it. I'm not sure what the best approach will be. I think maybe we're going to go more attacking. Maybe we're going to go for the shots, and we'll see what comes of it. We have relaxed him. He's gone to relaxed and reassured. He's determined. He's in a really good place mentally. So my hope is all of that can come together and we can get a really good game out of him, and perhaps maybe get an off day from Sinner. We don't know. We'll see. Well, it had gone really in the favour of Crusty in the first 4 games. He'd been on top of everything, but Sinner is the first to get on top of a game. It's 2-all. And Crusty saved 1 break point. He's trying to save a second one, and he's just about managed it. Back to deuce. Got another break point to save almost immediately. It's a nice play, but again he can go wide, and that was well done. Back to deuce. He got to 30 love 30 up on Sinner's serve and just didn't make the most of it. So he's again trying to just get back. He's giving points away to Sinner. There we go. Back to it. He's got an advantage there. Surely this has got to be it. Not sure what's going on, because he does seem in control at periods, but another one, it's 5-all, and he's gone wide. That was not a good shot. 6-5, and he's love 40 down. And this first set, it just feels like he hasn't taken the opportunities when he's needed to. A really poor shot from Sinner there. But there we go, 7-5, first set in the bag, and it is not Crusty who's got it. Okay, we've gone much more aggressive with our serves. And finally, Crusty's got a break opportunity. He's not been stuck at 30. Sinner does well, he's come to the net. He's just blasted that one away. He was coiled like a spring there. Yeah, and again, Crusty's not quite doing it here. It's an advantage, and he's put it into the net. Another mistake at a key point, and he's a break down, and he might be 2 breaks down. He's lost the last 7 points on the trot. All of a sudden, I don't know whether Sinner's picked up or what's happened, but Crusty is struggling. And Crusty's made a mistake there. 4-1 down. We're going to take the tactical discipline down now to see if he can get out of this rut. He's absolutely been walloped in this third set. He looked good right at the start, but just hasn't been at the races. Don't know why, because he was really good in the first set, and I thought very unlucky to not get at least to a tie break. But Sinner has piled on the pressure. 30-40. I mean, Crusty, he can't lose 3 serve points. This is not good enough, really. Is there a way back into it for him? He's gone wide. I just wonder whether what we've done is just increase the amount of mistakes he's making. Not really. He 17 forehand winners. That's why he's basically just destroying us with his forehand. And I don't think we are targeting the backhand. We are going to go. We're going to wrong foot him there, target the backhand. Right, I think that's all we can do. And we'll just hope for a... Just need to push him up a little bit here, but it's not looking good. 7-5, 6-1. Crusty has got a break opportunity here. He would love to at least get a break against Sinner, because he's yet to actually manage that. And if nothing else, that would be good. But again, at the key point, he doesn't get it done. Another opportunity, 15-40 though. Come on. He's got 2 opportunities here. He's not taken one of them, and it was always going to be very sparse, the number of opportunities he got. That was beautifully done. 4-3. Now he just needs to serve this out. Come on. Oh, that was beautifully done. 30-40. Come on, Crusty. You get the break. He's going to get there, isn't he? You know, his forehand is such a danger. What a return there. And there we go. He wins it with a forehand. No surprises. It's back to 4-all. And he's got 2 match points from nowhere. All of a sudden, he had the break and he's just kind of fallen by the wayside. That's such a shame. Again, a poor performance here against Sinner, and just did not know what to do. 7-5, 6-1, 6-4. He loses. And Sinner moves on to the next round. And we just didn't really have enough in the tank to deal with it. I don't know whether that was... I don't know why that was. I mean, there is a possibility he's going into this game. His shape at the time wasn't excellent. I don't think it was average. So we were losing a little bit because of that. But I'm not sure if it was the... I'm not sure what it was, to be honest. But yeah, it's a little bit frustrating that that's the way it's gone. Again, we just feel like probably should have got a little bit more out of that. It should have been closer. I'm not saying we should have won, but it felt like Sinner was in charge all the way through, and even when Crusty got his nose in front, it felt like Sinner was in charge, and that's something that needs to change. We need to work out how to deal with that, because it can't carry on like that, can it? Anyway, folks, disappointing result in the end. Real shame that we weren't able to do better, but it is what it is. It's tournament tennis, and yeah, we got beaten by someone who has an epic forehand, and we weren't able to keep it away from that forehand. And I guess he had a good day. We just didn't. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.